And welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. My bad, I ain't let that finish. That was an accident. Tupac gave me goosebumps. Word. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Oh man. Oh man. I'm sad that we had to reunite under these pretenses today, but I'm also proud to stand up for what's right and take responsibility for my actions. Um, and that's pretty much what today's show is about. It's not about bashing. It's not about beefing, dragging, roasting. None of that negative vibe. Tupac couldn't have said it no better. You know what I'm saying? We got to start making changes. We got to start making changes, people. The way things are going, the way people are living, and that includes me. I'm talking about everybody collectively as a whole. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right, and it don't sit well with my spirit. It doesn't define who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, first and foremost, I want to start today's show by welcoming everybody that's in the chat. I want to thank you all for your support. I have my biggest gratitude is to you guys. You guys are the reason why I keep pushing forward when it comes to this whole YouTube career, because it is a career, it's a job. Key was popping, man. Shout out to Key. He's one of our new moderators. Let me go ahead and add you now. I also added about six other moderators that have been supporting the show for a little while now, and they was in the last show. So yeah, we added them. So shout out to the new moderators. I didn't get to write the names down, but you guys know who you are. When you come back in the chat, you're gonna see a wrench. Shout out to you guys. Write the names down, but you guys know. Shit, sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. Key, you got your wrench too. Um, no doubt, press, no doubt, sis. You know how we do. So first and foremost, I want to give a big thank you from my highest gratitude to everybody that super chatted on the last live. As you can see, I wasn't really focused on everything that was going on in that show, so I didn't really get to thank everybody for their super chats, big or small. I missed some people, and I do apologize for that. I want to go ahead and say thank you. Take this opportunity to thank all of you for your super chats and your support on every show. You know, every time that we get together, I appreciate you guys from the heart, with or without the super chats. But I really appreciate that dearly. I also wanted to give a shout out to somebody that super chatted in the last show, and she wanted me to shout out her husband. So shout out to Taz and Donna, man. Taz is really going through some real hard times right now. He's currently battling, I believe, stage 4 cancer. So, send out your prayers to Taz and Donna. They're going through some really difficult times. I want to send out my deepest gratitude and appreciation for the support and the love that they showed me. And I wish them the best. I wish Taz a whole lot of health. I wish him recovery. Like, I hope God does a miracle on him and heals him and uses him as a testimony for everybody else to see God's power um, and what he's capable of doing. With that being said, let me get to some of you guys in the comments before I start the show, because this is a really serious show. As you guys can see on the title, it says Grown Folks Convo. I don't want any young, immature conversations on here today whatsoever. This is not what the show is. So today, that type of vibe or energy won't be tolerated in the show. Actually, that type of vibe or energy won't be really tolerated on any show. What up, Tutu Think Think? Summer Vibes, Netito 3. Who else is here? Lovely One was good. He said, let me get my coffee while I wait. T Adam, respect to you too. Thank you so much. Mermaid Family, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Nosy. 901 Don Diva. What's going on, Queen? Chelsea Rojas. It's Pap and Twala 43. Alpha Centauri. What's going on, Queen? Mystical. Taz and Donna, what's up? What's up, Queen, man? Your story really touched me, man. And like I said, shout out to you and your husband, man. Much love and support for you guys. Much health. And I wish the best for Mr. Taz. Tiffany, the Diamond Mine, what's going on? Hope it's not your last live. Nah, it's not my last live. I'm just pretty much reviewing my last live and giving myself some constructive criticism on my last live. So today we're pretty much reviewing me. You know what I'm saying? And this goes to show how unbiased and how genuine I am. Even when it comes to me, I can go ahead and point out my mistakes and where I go wrong at. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here to do. And this is how we grow collectively as people, as one, as a community. But when we make mistakes and we don't recognize them and we just let them, slip us by and, oh, people will forget, that's what's tearing us down. That's not helping us grow. You know what I'm saying? Tearful confessions was going on. That's what's prohibiting us from elevating, uplifting, growing, supporting. And that's not what I want. That's not the message I'm trying to send. That's not the the image I want. I don't want that anywhere near my channel and what I represent. T used the mermaid symbol at the beginning of your comments, so we recognize you love. Okay. Hope everyone, yeah, if you're a mermaid, please use your mermaids symbols to represent. You know what I'm saying? So we know you family and you mean well. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there's a lot of people trying to come on here and just tarnish or spin narratives and create division and bring gossip and drama and stuff like that. So we got to be very vigilant and aware of who these people are and not mistake them for the people that is actually supporting the channel. Saki Speaks, what's going on? Christina was popping. Slade A, what's going on, Slade? I'm the prize. Who else is here? Miss C, Pamela Reddix, what's going on, Queen? Nettie, Evie Girl, what's going on? Evie Girl, Hip Hop Fashion Daily, Miss Poppin' Family, Miss Juicy Reviews, Miss Sassy, Kai, Press Queen, Hollywood Teaser. I mean, we all in the building. Lysandra Crawford, what's going on? What's going on, family? All right, so Shammy Miller, what's going on? The Diamond Mine, Vistas and Vibes, what's popping, everybody? Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yeah, so I'm just really pretty much addressing my last live. So we can never get a break over here on the Hot Shot Radio Show, y'all. We can never get a break. It's always something. It's always something. But I guess that's what comes with the package when it comes to YouTube. I didn't write none of this down. I wanted to say it from the heart because this is really what it is. It's nothing that I have to make up or try to cover up or nothing like that. I'm telling you exactly what happened. I'm telling you exactly why it happened. And I'm telling you that I hope it never happens again. Okay. So, I don't know who was in my last live out of all of you who's here now, because one of my mistakes on my last live and one of the things that I'm pretty disappointed about when it comes to myself is the fact that I was under the influence of alcohol, and that's okay because a lot of content creators, and not just because they do it. I don't do things because other people do it. I do things because I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Ayana Brown, what's going on, Queen? Tanisha, what's popping? Um, oh wait, I missed. I belong to me. Empress Brown, Bella, what's good, sis? Jen, if you in here, I didn't even see your name, but shout out to Jen if she's in the building. Cruz Beckham. Oh yeah, you call her fat and ugly and all kinds of stuff on your last live now, but I want to take responsibility. Cruz Beckham. Okay, you exactly the type of people that I'm talking about. You still bring division, you still bring drama, you still bring negativity. What's wrong with me addressing where I went wrong at? What's wrong with me apologizing for my mistakes and taking responsibility? It's damn if I do, damn if I don't. So if I wasn't to come on here and apologize and just act like it never happened, it would have been a problem too. It would have been a problem. But see, you're the type of people that I'm not worried about explaining anything to. because no matter what I say or do, you're the type of people that you already have your mindset to believe what you want to believe, or spin a narrative the way you want to spin it. What's up, Naya? So it's really purposeless to even explain anything to you or the kind of people like you. What's up, Tansy Taylor? What's going on, Queen? Um, so please exit my, with all due respect, Cruz Beckham. Please exit my show and my live. I don't ever want to see you here again. I don't like your one-sided, biased opinion. If you've been following the story, you know that I've been called way worse things. I've been called all kinds of things that I'm not. I've been threatened. My family's been threatened, um, slandered, defamated, disrespected. They laughed about me having COVID. They threatened to shoot me on live. You name it. You name it. So if you want to sit here and call me out for calling anybody anything, start with the people who did what they did to me first. You know what I mean? Oh, 20 days of August. Now you want to show up. You showed up late. You were supposed to show up on last live. That was what, yesterday, day before yesterday. So you're pretty late. I'm not trying to argue with you or anybody today. That's what you're here to do. You're here to distract me and stop me from my message. So yeah, take these people out. I don't want to speak to them no more. Your chance was already lost. I unblocked y'all so that you could actually, King Rello, you could go too. I seen you over there. I know what you're trying to do. I'm not stupid. I know what y'all here for. I'm not here to argue with y'all. Y'all trying to take my focus away, just the same way y'all been trying to take my focus away from, reporting on the truth when it comes to Jennifer. And y'all been trying to distract me with these beefs and this drama and this nonsense that has nothing to do with none of the things that's going on with Jennifer. Um, Nikki's Closet, I think you're one of them too. Yeah, yeah. What up, Mary Ness Melendez? Yeah, so these people, Joe C, what's going on? These people come to distract. They come to spin more narratives. They come to create more division, more mess, more drama. These are the same people. I don't even know these people, but they hate me to death. They want me dead. And this is what pissed me off the most. Renee Alman, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do, not address them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. I gave it to them one time on my last live, and I try to move forward and not look back on this situation. But apparently, it seems like this is the type of energy they want to keep going. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of thing that they want to, keep reporting on, and the type of energy they want to spread to other people. Like, so I'm just done with it. It's too draining. You know what I'm saying? It's too draining. So I can't sit here and try to work on certain situations or positive things and then indulge in all the draining BS. You know what I'm saying? So my last live, yeah, they energy vampires, vampire energy, because they drain you. They suck all the good energy out of you. Thank you, Misha, Maisha. Thank you so much. So my last live was a roast. It wasn't even going to be a roast, to be honest. I'm gonna keep it all the way honest here. I'm gonna say where I went wrong. I'm a man of my word. I'm the bigger person. I'm not biased, whether it comes to myself or not. Carrier Rose was good, Queen. I say what it is. Um, thank you, my small space. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, so this is the thing. My last live was supposed to be a roast. I don't know if everybody's familiar. Sweets the Queen was good. Everybody's familiar with a roast, or you old school. You know what what I'm saying, a diss battle or a rap battle is, or it's similar to a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? A roast is supposed to be something you do to diss somebody you're battling with. And a roast doesn't necessarily have to be things that are true that you say about this person. It's things you can make up that are funny, that are, just that's why you wear bootleg sneakers, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Roast is just supposed to be that. That's a roast. So these people that's been attacking me off of just me giving Jennifer a platform to speak on, and letting her speak her truth on my channel, that's where all this beef comes from. And that's what I want to reiterate, because that's what it is. I have no beef with these people. They got beef with me for no reason other than that. I don't know most of these people that's beefing me and want me dead. Like, this is sick. This goes to a whole nother level of energy that is dark, is eerie. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be associated with that energy. That energy is draining. It's been making me feel all types of disgusting. Just I had to take that live down, and not because I knew people were going to record. I know people probably downloaded the whole video. That's fine. That's not why I took it down. It's already out there. I took it down because that's not what I want representing me. That's not who I am. You know what I mean? Now, if you met me maybe 15 years ago when I was on my young, dumb, and hood shit, even then I wasn't a malicious person. I did stupid hood shit, but I wasn't a malicious person. But at that time in my life, I would have been on some what up, what up, f you, suck my d. And I did a lot of FUs and suck my D's on my last life. And I feel like that's part of the responsibility that I want to, that's part of my actions that I want to be responsible for and apologize for. Um, Although I felt like I had every emotion in the world and every right and every anger to feel the way I felt like I shouldn't have scooped to their level. I shouldn't have gave them that same energy. It wasn't the same energy because believe me, what they said about me and done to me has been a whole lot worse. And the way they want to tarnish my channel and threaten me with suits and this, that, and the third has been a whole lot worse. I took it down because people came up. First of all, I don't like some of the things that were said. I don't agree with it at all. I don't like what was said. I don't like the way my whole vibe was. Like I look back on some of it and I was just like, that's not me. That's not me. That's not me, people. And for me to have gone there, these people took me out of character. It was good, Daya. Was good, Jennifer. They really did something to me to make me get to the point I got to. Um, it was just negative. It was a I felt a real evil vibe. You know what I'm saying? Um, and it just didn't sit well with me. It's like that's not what I'm about. That's not what I represent. You know what I'm saying? So I said, aside from the point where these people wanted to take my channel down, get it striked and all that by putting a porno on the panel, somebody came up and started playing a porno, and I think that was a direct attack. If you ask me, it was just too, you know what I'm saying, too obvious. But besides that, because I already knew they was trying to strike me. Like I said, I didn't agree with certain things that were being said in that live. I don't agree with my behavior. Um, I was just yeah, I was coming from a place that I'm tired of being disrespected, being threatened, my family being threatened. These people think it's a joke. They think it's funny, it's cute to do that to somebody. Like it just gets tiring, and after a while, you just blow up. Me as a regular person, I'm not perfect. I don't try to sit here and act like I'm perfect. You know what I'm saying? I blew up it was to the point where I felt threatened to the point where I couldn't even get on live, get on my own platform and speak to my people because I'm feeling threatened by other people and their fan bases. You know what I'm saying? Like I was at the boiling point. Like they put my back against the wall. And I feel like nobody should have to go through what I've been through, what Jennifer's been through, or what anybody else has been through just for sticking up for a victim or giving a victim a platform or a backbone to stand with. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to go through that type of torture and abuse. Word up. You know what I'm saying? I'm human. I make mistakes and I take responsibility for my actions. I should have not sat up here and said a whole bunch of FUs and this, that, and the third for 5, 6 hours, whatever time it was. At that point, I felt like, they want to tear me down. The least I could do is a roast. A roast is not that harmful. Like I said, you can make stuff up in a roast. It's just about you being funny. I intended to do a small light roast before I uploaded my video. Now, the video that I was uploading wasn't even a drag. It wasn't a roast, a drag, none of that. It was me, and I'm not even going to disrespect her because that's not the energy. Like I said, I'm gonna stop using that name that I've been using. I'm gonna call her the tea lady or the blog lady. The video that I was uploading was about the tea lady and facts. I was spitting facts on that video. I ain't say not one cuss word. It was all stuff that she had said prior, you know what I'm saying, or in the past, stuff that she said recently and stuff and facts that I was putting together for you guys. It was nothing to roast, nothing to disrespect. That's never been my intention. My intention has always been to reveal the truth, to reveal the facts, to reveal what's been presented to me, what's been said in my eyes, in my face, and that's pretty much what it's been. They decided to go the extra mile and start threatening me and talk about my family and talk about me and disrespect and all kinds of stuff, slander and you name it. You know what I'm saying? They took it that extra mile. I was just going to roast a little bit, have people come up that they wanted to roast. You know what I'm saying? Have them do their own thing. I wasn't even going to entertain the roast or join the roast. That wasn't my. I was going to do that to kill time and then upload my video. Anyway, make a long story short, things didn't really go the way I planned for them to go. Now, I want to make this clear. I never ever planned for any of the people on my panel that day to be on my panel. It was literally what I said in the beginning of the show is an open panel for anybody that want to join the roast and roast somebody as long as it's not somebody I'm cool with, as long as there's no kids. Key mention, and I said that in the beginning of my live, as long as you're not talking about kids, you're not roasting anybody that I know. And there was another thing or two I said. My thing is, I never had no private conversation, and I've said this before because people try to pin me to, sending out people to docs and do all these kind of crazy things that is absolutely false. And like I said before, if you really want to get technical, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is, can pull every single message that you've ever engaged in, whether it's deleted or not. They can pull that up in their backup systems. So if you really want to get technical, you could have Twitter or Instagram, YouTube, whatever, pull anything up that you feel has been deleted or whatever the case is, and you will see that my claims have always been the same and will remain the same because there's nothing but the truth. I will never, ever condone doxing or speaking on anybody's kids. Listen to my words, ever. Not in a million years, not here, not no one else's platform, not in my personal life, not behind closed doors, not ever. Okay? And I'm gonna explain everything that happened because they're trying to spin a narrative, and I already seen that they put a surviving hotshot out on Instagram, which is really really messed up. And I am pretty more upset now that they're attaching me to something so disgusting and disturbing and negative and eerie and evil, knowing damn well that's not me, and everybody that knows me knows damn well that's not me, nowhere near me. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely reaching. And I'm drinking coffee, by the way. I'm sober, completely sober. What up, Pink Unicorn? Yeah, I know I'm drinking coffee late, but I want to stay woke. Yeah, so exactly. Let me see, let me put that up here. Hold on. Doxing is against your code, bro. We know. F out of here. Exactly. And everybody that's been riding with me from day one, I know there's a lot of new subscribers. We're growing rapidly and we got new people that really don't know what I'm about and they're trying to figure me out as we go, and that's fine. But those who's been rocking out with me from day one, my family, my friends, my closest peoples know that I'm nowhere near about that doxing, and I'm nowhere near about talking any negative things about kids. I don't even like negative things being said about kids, let alone their pictures put up on porn. Are you This is sick. This is sick. I love you too, Pink. What up, Luis Cochito? Robert, what's going on, family? Yo, this is sick. This is some really sick allegations. Really sick, right? Now, like I said in the beginning, this live is not to bash them back. It's not to retaliate. It's not to call them out on names and stuff like that. Nah, I'm done with that right now. I'm done with that. Now, will I come on here every now and then, from time to time, and clear my name because it's something really serious that they're saying, like right now? Yeah, I will do that. As of going back and forth with these people, listen, they could have that. They could curse me out, do a million videos. I gave them enough content on my last live. I'm sure they got it. They could do a million videos cursing me out and try to spin a narrative all they want. I'm gonna address this now, and I'm putting it behind me. But don't lie on me. Don't lie on me. That's something that we're not gonna do, and I'm not gonna allow anybody to do. Don't lie on my name. That's a complete nasty, disgusting lie. And first, I want to address the whole doxing situation. I'm not even going to play the live because I don't like the energy on that live. So I didn't plan for none of these people that was on the panel to be on my panel. I didn't speak to nobody behind the scenes. I didn't speak to nobody on their DMs, none of that. Like I ain't do nothing to plan who came up there. Right? I just threw the link in the chat. I was like, yo, if you want to come here, roast somebody, then come up here and roast somebody. Or whatever. We ain't gotta roast somebody. I'm just gonna wait till this, video uploads. I'll throw it up here and we'll watch the video. Anyway, we had a couple of people come up here. Goddess being one of those people. I believe that was the second time she's been on my panel. I brought up on my panel one other time for like literally like 1 minute. And I was like, yo, have I ever sent you to dox anybody? She said, no, never. We never had a conversation. We never spoken before until now. She has been in my chat a few times, and that's about it. Right. So we cleared that up on another live. Then the last live, she came on the platform and she started roasting. Right. All right. So she's roasting as a regular roast at first, everybody laughing or whatever the case is. Other people come on and they start roasting. Now, let me say this, because I seen the tea lady or somebody, I'm not sure. I want to speak honestly. I seen her put she put this 5 and hot shot on Instagram, but I'm not sure if it was her or somebody else that put that. Yeah, I think it was her that put that Goddess doxed her. Now, I don't know if she said that Goddess doxed her on my live or doxed her on her own channel, but I want to get this clear. I was not, if Goddess doxed her, I was not aware of that. I don't know how Goddess doxed her. Now, let me explain something. When Goddess was on the panel, she kept changing her emoji picture to some pictures that were the tea lady. You know what I'm saying? I never saw that as a dox, and I'm gonna explain why. The tea lady and Goddess have been going back and forth for a little while now. They had their own little beef before Goddess came on my panel on my last live. So in their beef, among their beef, they put out information about each other, whether it was private, public, it was court records, whatever it was, they talked about each other's personal information. It was both of them. They both did it. I'm not going to sit here and say one did it. They both did it. Okay. Goddess, I believe, got a couple of her Facebook photos and put them up, which were the same exact photos that the tea lady then re-put up on her platform, which, yeah, because she was like, oh, she want to put these photos up? I'm going to put them up too, and I'm going to speak on them. This was back in the day when I was in high school. I was hit, and now I got the glow up, and now I look better. So the tea lady had already reposted her own photos that Goddess had posted a couple of lives ago, a couple of shows ago, right? Those are the same photos that she was putting under her emoji picture when she was on my panel on my last live. So I don't see that to be how can that be a dox if you had already posted those photos yourself, T lady, on your own channel? Now, whether you put that video on private is a different story, but I saw that video with my own eyes. You posted your own photos. And you try to explain how back then you didn't look too presentable as you do now. And it's not a roast. It's not a diss. This is the facts. This is the truth. Now, I don't know who mentioned the job part. Somebody said, but now that we got that clear, those pictures that Goddess were displaying on her emoji, which were small as fuck, by the way, I couldn't even really tell. I had to look real deep, like, yo, wait, who's that? Oh, that's not you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you could go play that back and see it. But they were really small, by the way. I don't know every single picture that the tea lady has, public or private. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what picture's public or private at this point. I don't keep up with you. I'm not looking for you. I'm not searching you. So if somebody else comes on my platform and they put a picture that you have already put up on yours, and I've seen you put those pictures up, you know what I'm saying? So to me, she wasn't putting up nothing brand new. You put your own pictures up. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that being a dox. How is that a dox? When those pictures been circulating the web because you also reposted them and she posted them after you had put certain information about her and she put certain information about you out. When y'all had your own little thing going on way before my live. You know what I'm saying? So then she goes on to saying that somebody put her job information. I've never, ever, ever, not one time saw her job information be put up. Now, she said they put a picture of her job or something, her job site. I don't know what she's talking about. If God has put a picture of her job on her emoji, guess what? I was too twisted and it was too small for me to see, so I would never have even noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I did know, I don't, like I said, I don't know what each and every one of you got public or private on your social media platforms. I don't know what pictures you guys have. Like, if one of you come up on a platform right now and put somebody's private picture up there, I don't know this person. I don't know their private pictures. How can I say you're doxing them? I don't know that unless somebody points it out and says, hey, those are my private pictures. Tell these people not to put them up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that. Especially when there's so much going on in a show. I'm paying attention to I'm trying to see the comments. I'm trying to hear everybody on the panel. I'm trying to play music. I'm trying to, look at my video that's uploading. I'm doing so many things. And where I went wrong was getting too intoxicated. I didn't get to the point where I couldn't talk or nothing like that, but I got a little too intoxicated where I couldn't take full control over what was going on. Any other day, I would have seen it. I would have nipped it in the butt. I would have called it out right then and there, and I would have put a stop to it. There were certain things that flew right past me, and I will take responsibility for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things flew right past me, and I didn't notice until the next day where I wake up and I see all these people talking about me. I'm like, wait, what happened now? What are they saying now? Because I don't think nothing crazy happened. When I hear the clips, now let me say this, because I heard a clip. I'm gonna address that in a minute. But going back to the doxing thing, um, I would never support doxing. I'm a person that, as you all can see, I don't show my face. I'm a very private and personal person. I feel like I came up here to report on celebrity news, and that's what it's supposed to be about. It's not about me. It's not about beefing with nobody. If I wanted to become a beef channel, I would have joined the beef sector from day one. That's what I would have been trying to do. This is not a beef channel. I'm not a beef sector. I report on celebrity gossip. I report on world news, what's going on around the world. I uplift. I support. It's about the community. This is not about a beef. It's not about a beef. So when people trying to turn this into a beef, that's when I draw the line. Because that's not the energy I want on my channel. That's not the vibe I want to give off. And that's not the message that I want to send. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly, Josie. I don't think doxing was being done here, but that's what they're trying to spin, just like they're trying to spin that I support kids' pictures being put on porn sites. That is disgustingly out of this world for anybody to think that. First of all, let me get back to the doxing thing. First of all, I'm a real private person, and I make that vocal. I'm always vocal about that. Why would I want to dox or send somebody to dox somebody knowing how private I am? If I'm sending somebody to dox somebody, or I'm telling somebody to dox somebody, or I'm doxing somebody myself, that only gives people the green light that dox me. Why would I want to be doxed? You know what I'm saying? Not that I got nothing to hide, but I'm just saying, why would I want people my personal information? Why would I want people my personal life, my private life, when I'm trying to spend time? Like, that don't make sense. Everything comes to the light. If I send somebody to dox somebody or I dox somebody, you're gonna find out. Which is what I'm still trying to find, that they're accusing me of. Where's the receipts? I'm still trying to find that out. Where's the receipts? You will never find them because they don't exist. You'll never have them. So people like to talk a lot of lies with no proof behind it. And that's where they go wrong, because now you're making assumptions and you're defamating people's characters and slandering their name. You know what I'm saying? Deeper than skin deep. What's going on? Lenny Smiler, what's going on? Mary J. Shammy. But yeah, I would never, I repeat, I would never dox no one. I would never send nobody to dox anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not in my character. Why would I want to mess? Whatever is on YouTube, you deal with it on YouTube. You leave YouTube and you forget about it when you get off of YouTube. You don't take YouTube into your personal life, you know what I'm saying, and start thinking how am I going to dox this person or start plotting? And listen, I seen the tea lady, and I'm gonna say this because this is not an allegation. This is true facts, and I have snapshots. I got screenshots. I seen the tea lady requesting information on me in a live show. That's doxing. That's doxing. You won't ever find me on any live show or any private message requesting information to dox anybody. And that's on everything. You'll never find that. Ever. But I have screenshots. What up, Ms. Lackey? What up, sis? I got screenshots, unapologetic, what's going on, of this tea lady asking for information about me because somebody was saying in that chat that a certain content creator made a video saying that I was DL, this, that, and third, whatever the case was. The tea lady was saying, send me that video. Send it to my email. Please send it to my email. I'm not going to lie. I can't make this up. She asked for that email, that video for like 6 times. She wanted that video bad. That's, even though get the video is not true. These people don't know me. Whatever they're saying, they really have no kind of knowledge of what they're talking about because they don't know nothing about. So get the video, put it out there. Because that's another point that you're making for me. That's another point that you're making for me. You're steady making things up about me. And I'm steady here apologizing for things that I shouldn't. But I feel like this apology, I need to apologize because it went left. It made my whole life messy and it was a negative vibe and I didn't like it. That's not me. You feel me? Kaz, Diababe, what's going on, Miss Sassy? Itsy Bitsy. If I miss anybody, please forgive me. I'm just trying to remember and stay focused on what I was going to say. But yeah, that when it comes to that doxing shit, I don't play with that. I don't do that. I don't roll like that. I don't want it done to me, and I'm not ever going to do to somebody what I don't want done to me. Period. Bottom line. I believe in karma. I'm a big believer of karma. I don't care if no one's watching. I roll with integrity. I roll with doing what's right behind closed doors, not doing what's right in front of the public to look a certain way in front of the public, but behind closed doors, you're doing the complete opposite. That's not me. Lovely one was popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real one. I'm a real one. Nothing like Folgers in your cup, baby. Well, I got Bustelo. I got Bustelo. Yeah, I think Bustelo a little stronger than Folgers. Folgers be a little weak sometimes. I don't think they make it the same, different recipe. But yeah, I would never dox. I would never send somebody to dox. That's not me. It's not in my nature. It's not in my character. So that's completely false. If God has put any picture of anybody's job on her emoji, trust me, I did not notice. I wouldn't notice even if I saw the picture because I don't know whose job that is. I don't know. Everybody was talking at the same time. There was times where I was in and out. I wasn't even on the panel, but I'll come in just to laugh. I was laughing at so many different things on my Instagram, things on my Twitter, things on my YouTube, things on, comments being made. There was so much things going on. You know what I'm saying? That it could have looked many ways. It could have looked many ways. So I owe this to my people, the people that support me, the people that's here faithfully, you guys in the chat right now, all 152 of you. I owe it to you guys, all my supporters, all my mods, to the world. You know what I'm saying? To the victims that I've been fighting for. They didn't deserve for me to, to scoop this low or get out of character and, just stick to these people's levels. That it wasn't, I shouldn't have. And that's what I regret doing. I was at the boiling point. I blew up, y'all. They really, really took me out of proportion. Like I really saw Jacqueline was popping. I really saw Yogi, what the internet could do to you. I really saw what some of these people really go through. And I'm like, cause Gemini was good. Before I used to be like, why are these people wilding? It's just the internet. Like you don't know these people. You ain't got to deal with them. But I really see now like how the internet could really affect somebody and really, drive somebody to another level. And that's what they were doing to me. I mean, they had me pressured in every sense of the word, pressured, cornered, you know what I'm saying? Like feeling threatened, like, it's not even worth coming back on here. Like all I do is get threatened left and right. My family getting threatened. Like, is it worth it? Is it worth coming up here to get threatened? You know what I'm saying? Like people want to kill me over just letting the victim report a story. It just didn't make sense. Excuse me. It just doesn't make sense. Um, yeah, she does. The T lady keeps speaking on it. She could keep speaking on it. That's on her. She want to make video after video. Thank you for the super chat. Joe C, thank you for the super chat. You said pay whack job dust. Hold your head up. If people are speaking, then you are doing something right. You cannot fix stupid, so let them talk. Just be you. I agree. Thank you so much for that, Queen. I really appreciate the super chat and I appreciate those words of wisdom. Yeah, I agree, man. You can't fix how people think or if people feel or what people want to make up about you. You can't really stop everybody from, talking bad on your name, but you could clear certain things that they could be trying to make seem believable and is really not true at all. So that's pretty much what I'm doing today. And I'm apologizing for my behavior, and where I went wrong. So with that being said, there was another incident. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. There was people when I went back on the live the next day. I seen the conversation. There was people in the conversation in the chats that was talking about um, doxing and asking for certain information. I didn't see that the very next day, not the day of. You know what I'm saying? And I saw that the moderators were doing their jobs and their due diligence to minimize those conversations and pretty much terminate those conversations. You know what I'm saying? So if whoever went back on the live or whoever was there would see that the people in the convo that were talking about that they got called on and they were Maz were doing their job. No chat is perfect. You can't get to everybody, but for the most part, they were getting to people that was talking on that. So no, we do not support doxing on Hot Shot Radio. My Maz don't support it. I don't support it. That's not what we do here. Period. That's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? Another thing we don't do is support children being spoken or being treated in any negative way, shape, or form. We do not, and I repeat, we do not support that. And I said that on my last live in the beginning of the show. For some reason, Onchi must have not been in the beginning of the show because she came in late. And when she got on the panel, she made a certain comment. Okay? Now, y'all all love Onchi. I love Onchi. She's funny. She's hilarious. She's an old school G. You know what I'm saying? Like, she hood. She from the hood. She could relate to a lot of shit. She's a bug out. She's funny. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love Auntie. Cool. Now, Auntie came on the panel, and I was not aware of this. I repeat, the day that this happened, which was, I believe, yesterday. Day before yesterday. I was not aware that Auntie made a specific comment when she was on the panel. There was a lot going on. Like I said, I was in and out. I was laughing at different shit. But when I seen the T lady post it on her Instagram, because I see everything. People send things to me. People point things out. She put a clip of my live, and she put on TNC's making a comment. Hold on. Yo, Kai, thanks for the 99 cent super chat. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, Young King, man. He's our new family. He's actually family to one of our moderators. I don't know if he want me to put it out there, but he's family. You dig? Thank you for that. I appreciate you, boy. Shammy, I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate you for the $5 super chat. You said no Auntie the whole time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is why I love my supporters, because my supporters, they be on point. They catch everything. And even when I'm intoxicated, they catch things. And and I always tell you, I speak the truth. And look, this is truth right here. You said no Auntie the whole time. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she was talking cray cray. Yeah, and we all know Auntie talks like that and talks cray cray. However, I still do not agree with that comment, and it does not justify and it does not warrant her, being able to say what she said. And I'm going to get into that right now. Thank you, Mary J, for the $15 super chat. Thank you so much. We love and support you. I love and support you guys too, man. And listen, this is what matters to me. As long as you guys know where I'm coming from, you guys understand me, and you guys know me from the heart, and can take all the genuine positive vibes, all the love, all the support that I've been given in return, and know where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, and understand my words exactly to the bone, to the core. This is what means the world to me in YouTube. Like, everything else is like, it really don't matter. That's what I'm trying to say. Deeper than skin deep. Thank you for the $14.99 super chat. Keep going, hot shot. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you, man. Listen, it's easy to give up. It's easy to give up, and these people are pushing hard for me to give up right now because they know that I'm, shedding a lot of truth on Jennifer's story. Allegedly, I must say, still for the purpose of the show, but they know that I'm shedding a lot of truth, a lot of facts. I'm pointing you guys in the right direction. They're mad. They wishing that I would never picked up the story because it's only making their claims look bad. It's only making the recognition that they want from Nikki look bad. That last video that I uploaded is making them look horrible in front of Nikki's eyes. So of course they're super mad at me. I get it, but it's the truth. Is what I put out is the truth. It's things that they've said out their own mouth. It's nothing I'm making up. You know what I'm saying? The bullying, the shaming, body shaming, victim shaming, all that. I'm not making that up. Like they're making up things about me, saying I support doxing and support kids being on porn sites. That's disgusting. That's worse than the allegations about Kenneth. How dare you? Jen says, please don't give up. You don't ever have to speak on me ever again. Please don't let them win. I was gonna address you in a little bit too, and your situation, because I know that's what they want. And I was gonna address that for a minute or two as well, and pretty much just say something similar to what you're saying. But before I go into that, I want to go into the whole Auntie Nisi comment, because it's something that really did not sit well with me. It's something that I really did not pick up on or hear at the moment. And that's word to everything. All those who know me know if I would have caught that comment right then and there, I would have nipped it in the butt. Listen, you would have seen what I'm about when it comes to children. You've seen it in the beginning of the show, and for some reason, listen, that comment was over everybody else's comment. Now, one thing I want to make out, the T lady, when she put the clip up, right after Auntie makes a comment, I don't know if she edited, because like I said, I didn't go back to that part, but I could. I don't know if she edited two pieces together. You know what I'm saying? And she attached the two clips together because she puts me right after Auntie's comment saying something about baby kids. Now, let me make this clear. I remember that comment. I wasn't that drunk. I remember saying the comment about baby kids. And when I say the comment about baby kids, I was referring to all the YouTubers acting like baby kids. And I made that clear. You could hear those same exact words. I'm referring to all these YouTubers acting like a bunch of baby kids. That's what I had said. But the way they put it in the clip, I'm not sure if I said it right at the Auntie comment or they just attached it, chopped it up, and put it together in the clip. It looked like that's what they did. I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like they did. I could verify it later. But it looks like they attached it so it could try to attach my baby kids comment to Auntie's, kids' pictures being on porn comment. And that's not the case at all. I never even realized Auntie's comment until the very next day where people were telling me, yo, the T lady's making lies up and she's making a surviving hot shots hashtag this, that, and the third. I'm like, wait, what? For what? So I go back and I listen and I'm like, well, I listened to the T lady's post, which I feel like she chopped up, like I said. But nevertheless, those words did come out of Auntie's mouth. I'm not denying that. That's the truth. Auntie did make that statement. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear Auntie making this, I'm like, wait. And then I hear me. Listen, like I said, I was in and out. I was responding to different shit. I was responding comments on the comment section. I was looking at Instagram comments. I was looking at Twitter. There was a lot going on. So I know for a fact I wasn't entertaining Auntie on that part of her comment. I know for a fact I didn't hear that part of her comment. I know for a fact because I would have addressed it. And everybody that knows me better than for me to not have addressed it. I'm big on it. When I spoke to the T lady on my panel, when she was bringing up the fact that people were trying to get her kids' information, public court records out into YouTube, I was like, listen, people were trying to send me that, and I was like, no. I even admitted that to her because that was the truth. People try to send it to me, and I'm like, nah, listen, I don't do the kids. And I could put those messages out there and show that I never sent nobody to dox nobody. I've always said, nope, I don't do the kids. I don't do the kids' information being put out. I don't do kids being speaking on in a negative way. I don't do the mess with kids. I don't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? YouTube user, whether it was edited or not, I didn't hear Onchi make that comment at that moment. And that's the point I'm trying to make here. So whether it was edited or not, that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? The point is, I didn't hear her at that moment. I heard her the next day when the T lady put it on her Instagram. Naya, thank you for the $29.99 super chat. If you were wrong, own up to it. That's how you learn and earn respect, just like you're doing now. You got my respect. You're doing your thing, love. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And where I feel like I went wrong at is the fact that I got too intoxicated to take full control of my panel and my live. And that's where I went wrong. You know what I'm saying? I should have been more on point because there's a lot of things that people say that sometimes they don't necessarily mean to hurt your channel or your platform. But a lot of the things that even your own people may say can be hurtful to your platform. So you got to guide your platform like your kids. You got to really protect your platform. You know what I'm saying? And you just can't let anybody do as they please with your shit. And that's one of the things that I can own up to and take responsibility for and apologize for not, doing accordingly that day. But yeah, there's a fake goddess account also going around talking shit about me. I already heard about her. So it's a fake goddess account. I'm not sure if which one is which at this point, but she has the same picture and the same name and all that other stuff. And she's talking trash that she's using me and all kinds of other stuff. Listen, say what you want. But yeah, I heard that's the fake goddess account that's been going around doing that. So I guess one of the ops created a fake goddess account, and now they're trying to cause division between me and Goddess. I don't really know Goddess like that, to be honest. I really met Goddess because the T lady was talking about her, and my people pointed it out. They was like, yo, the T lady's talking about you, Goddess, and somebody else, and you doxing people and this, that, and that. I was like, wait, what? Who the hell is Goddess? I don't even know a Goddess. And then I started seeing her, and she was arguing with the T lady, and they was going back and forth. And that's how I learned of a Goddess. And that was like in a matter of a couple of weeks ago, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I never knew a Goddess. I never knew who Goddess was. So they brought her to the light, to my attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go look for a Goddess because they was beefing. Nah, they brought her to my attention. The T lady and them. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. I never heard that on that live until the very next day. I never heard that. What up, Keza? Until the very next day when I heard it, I was disgusted. There is no excuse for that comment. There's no justification for that comment. There's no reason why anyone to have made a comment like that. No reason. I would never, ever in a million years in a different life ever support any type of negative comment or malicious comment towards a child. Never. Ever. I don't ever support that. We don't ever support that here. Ever. When I spoke with Auntie, I was like, Auntie, I know you said something because I heard it with my own ears. I didn't know this beforehand because I would have nipped it in the butt on a live panel. I heard about it the next day. So I'm like, Auntie, you said something that really doesn't sit well with me. I can't sit here and explain why Auntie said what she said. Everybody is their own person. I have no control over what people say or do. I could just make clear that I don't support that. I love you too, Issy. I love all of you. Um, and when I spoke with Auntie, I made that clear. And I'll make it clear to her. I'll make it clear to anybody listening in and anybody tuning in today. I will not support kids being spoken on negatively on my channel. From this day forward, it will get you a block quick. No warning. You will be blocked and banned from ever coming back. I don't care if I got to block 1,000 people. There will be no doxing and there will be no negative speaking of children ever on this channel. That's not what I do. That's not what I stand for. That's not what I support. And that's not the message I'm trying to send out. That's just not. That's not me. And it doesn't put me in a good light. You know what I'm saying? And if you care about me and you care about my channel, you will respect that. And you wouldn't make those kind of comments over here. You will respect that. If you don't care about me, then you would do otherwise. It's that simple. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like if you love somebody, you want to keep seeing them up here, and you want to keep seeing them be great. What up, Tiff West? Why not support them in every way possible? Make sure that you protect them as well, or you uplift them as well. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do for you guys. I try to keep you guys uplifted, protected, um, in all kinds of positive ways. I like to see my people grow. I don't ever try to see. I don't ever want to see my people getting torn down or give people a reason to tear my people down. That's not what we're here to do. You know what I'm saying? What up, Jacqueline? It's not what we're here to do. And all the bickering and back and forth and beefing with these other people, I've been staying quiet. I've been humble. I've been letting them speak. I've been letting them tarnish me, turn me, tear my name apart, slander me, drag me through the mud, all that. And I haven't said nothing up until the day before yesterday. Has said nothing. So even though I feel like I was bursting with emotions and anger and disappointment and betrayal, I still feel like I shouldn't have scooped to at least not even half their level. I shouldn't have scooped. Shayna was popping. You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have scooped not even half their level. Because that's exactly what they wanted. They wanted to take away the focus from Jennifer's story and try to paint me in a bad light. And I took the bait. I took the bait. I was just fed up. I had enough. So I said, fuck it. It is what it is. And I took the bait. But that's what they wanted all along. And I knew it. And I still took the bait. And that's why I'm even more disappointed and upset with myself overall. But the comment that Auntie made, I do not agree with. I do not support. I do not stand by. And I won't tolerate anyone going forward from this moment on I won't tolerate any comments of that nature on my channel any longer. I didn't tolerate that comment the day before yesterday either because it went over me. I didn't hear it at that point in time. So I couldn't, there was nothing for me to tolerate. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing it now. So I'm taking action and I'm taking responsibility now that I'm hearing of it. I'm learning of this comment that was made. I apologize to you guys for being a little too intoxicated to the point where I couldn't, a lot of things were just flying by me and flying over my head. So I do apologize for that. I apologize for acting out of character. That's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm from the hood. I've done the street shit in the past. That's not me no more. I'm a changed person. You know what I'm saying? That's not me no more. To each his own. There's people that they're in their 40s, 30s, 50s, 60s, 70s. They're still on that gang shit. To each his own. Like I said, I'm from the streets, but I'm not repping no gangs. I'm not out here looking for beefs. I'm not here trying to, you know what I'm saying, kill or fight nobody. That's the devil's work. That's the devil's energy. That's what people feed into as a kid when you're learning the ropes and you're trying to learn the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to really maneuver your way through these streets. You try to, I'm gonna have to dive into this crazy situation real quick so I could, see what. These are things you learn as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult. These are not things we do as older adults where we should know better. You know what I'm saying? And it was a shit show. It was a circus clown. It was a circus. We were pretty much the clowns. I was, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not a good look. That's not a good look. And I don't feel well. I don't feel well with that type of energy. It was an eerie feeling. It was a real eerie feeling. I didn't like it. When I went back the next day and I listened to not even half, I was like, wait, what? I don't like this energy. And during the live, I didn't really like the energy, although you see me laughing and hee hee and ha ha because I was upset and I was fed up. I still really didn't like the energy. Now I remember somebody making a comment saying, "Hot shot, don't scoop to their level" or something of that nature. And I was thinking, like, you're right. I shouldn't. And things just went left real quick. But yeah, they're spinning narratives that's not true. And I just wanted to pretty much clarify that, along with apologizing for my behavior. Um, not taking full control, not being able to take full control at that moment. But like I said, things happen and you live and you learn. And the whole point of making a mistake is learning from it and not repeating the same mistake. Because then that's the definition of insanity. When you're repeating the same mistakes and expecting a different outcome. You know what I'm saying? So when people are saying, trying to attach me to that comment Auntie made, I felt disgusted. I felt torn inside. Like I felt horrible. Like how dare people even? That's completely against what I stand for. You know what I'm saying? That's completely um, what I stand for. And Auntie Nisi, she's the type of girl that, type of lady that when she's pissed off, whatever comes out her mouth comes out her mouth, and she says whatever to hurt your feelings. I'm not saying, however, I'm not excusing anything. I'm still standing by it was wrong. Whether that's how she talks, whether she was mad, whatever the case was, it was wrong. It was a comment that should not have been said at all, period. It was wrong. And I don't stand by that. And anybody who makes a comment like that on my panel, I will address. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely address. Whether we're close, whether we're not, you know what I'm saying? That's something not to play with. That's we grown folks. What up, Riblo? What's up, cuz? Um, thank you, brown skin lady. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a whole lot. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers do this for fun. They get on here and they be messy and they be evil and malicious for fun. Listen, my intentions were not to be evil at all. It was just to be a little messy for fun, entertainment. Something like a wilding out style kind of roast. It wasn't going to be nothing crazy. It's going to be some real light wilding out kind of roast. You know what I'm saying? Look at you with an extra large baggy whatever. Like it wasn't going to be nothing malicious. Like this is why I'm apologizing because it went left. It went where it wasn't supposed to go. Um, and I didn't like that comment Auntie made. I don't agree with it. That's not what like I said, I don't stand by that. Nothing that has to do with kids. It's not even you saying a cuss to a kid. I don't agree with that. And let me tell you something. Speaking about the kids and speaking about a lot of people being stereotyped and one-sided. Did y'all hear the song that what's her name? Cupcake made talking about she going to shoot Sukiana kids in the back of the head? And everybody was applauding that. It's including content creators. They were saying, and now some of the things they said has some kind of truth to it. They were saying that back in the day, in a battle rap, it's allowed for you to diss people's kids. That's part of the battle rap. It's allowed. You could talk about people's kids or whatever. I feel like that was disgusting what Cupcake said about Sukihana kids. I'll shoot your kids in the back of the head and stick them back in your pee. That was horrible. And these are celebrities. These are rappers. Keza, thank you for the $14.99 super chat. She says, please pay attention to other content creators on your platform. Some have sabotage intentions. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Thank you, Keza. Thank you for that. And stay alert. And this is why I love my moderators, because they always vigilant and they know what's going on ahead of time. Sometimes I'm a little bit caught up and my hands are tied and I can't really be in the comments like that. But that's why I love you guys. And thank you for the super chat, Queen. I really appreciate you. Shout out to my neighbor, my Bronx native. You dig? Um, Sharon McLean was good. So yeah, that was disgusting. What she said to Sukihana kids, but everybody was applauding that and they were saying, "Oh yeah, that's just part of rap. That's how rap is. It's a rap battle, and everything goes. There's no limit in a rap battle." Everybody was loving that, rap battle or not. And I'm from back in the day. I know that's how they. I agree. That's how they used to do back in the day. Back in the day, you in a rap battle, you in a beef or a diss battle or whatever the case, whatever kind of battle you in, you better hope to get your feelings hurt. They calling out your mama, your kids, your grandma, your granddad, all that shit. Better be prepared to get your feelings hurt in a battle, whatever kind of battle it is, roast battle, rap battle, whatever kind of battle. But see, I'm from that time, I'm from that era, and I still don't believe in that. I still feel like kids should be left off limits. Shit, I feel like moms should be left off limits. But you talk about my mama, I'm gonna talk about your mama. But in the heat of argument, you're gonna say whatever to hurt the next person's feelings because they're trying to hurt yours. You know what I'm saying? Um, Other than that, I still don't agree with kids being brought. I don't agree with Cupcake talking about Sukiyana kids. I don't agree with Auntie Nisi making that kid comment. I still don't agree whether people say it's part of hip hop, it's part of the culture, it's part of rap battle, it's part of roast battling, it's part of roasting, whatever. I still don't agree bringing the kids because I don't know. I kind of feel like not in every situation, but in a lot of situations. What up, Beauty Within? I appreciate you so much for that comment, Beauty. In a lot of situations, I feel like people mean a little bit of what they say. Like every joke has some truth to it. I feel like people joke a certain way sometimes, but they mean something in that joke. A part of that joke they wanted to strike a nerve or use to, push a button. But that's why I don't do the kid roasting or none of that. I try to stay away from all that personal stuff too. Roasting is roasting. You make things up in a roast. Just have fun with it. That's what it is. But that was my real first roast. That was my real first roast party on my channel. I don't do the roasting. Like I said, I'm not a beef channel. I report on news. Um, so I don't do it. And it was my first one and it went left and I apologize for it. And I'm here taking responsibility for my actions. And that's pretty much what it is. Um, so the auntie comment, I spoke to her behind closed doors. I told her how I felt about it. And she wanted to send you guys an apology. She wanted to send you guys an apology. She sent me a voice note with the apology. So I'm going to go ahead and play it real quick for you guys. I'll let her explain herself. If she ever wants to do that and why she did that on her own time, she do got an Instagram. So y'all go ahead and follow Auntie. Is 318 Auntie Nisi, AUNTIENECI. Y'all can go ahead and follow her on Instagram if y'all want to go ahead and question her on anything. But she did send me this, so hold on.
I just want to say on the behalf of High Shop that I apologize for talking about the children. I don't want his channel to get in no trouble or him to get striked or anything like that. High Shop ain't had nothing to do with what I say. What I say comes straight from me, not from him, not from Goddess, not from nobody else. So on his behalf, I'm going to apologize for what I said. Thank you.
All right, and that's on. She apologizing to everybody. Apologizing to everybody. Like I said, people must take responsibility for their own actions. Just like I'm taking responsibility for mine right now. I don't condone any of that. I won't ever condone any of that. I won't support it. I won't stand for it. And I'm glad that she was able to recognize her mistake and apologize. You know what I'm saying? Auntie's she's really loved out here. So that's a very, negative comment to make, and it doesn't look good for anybody to make that comment. Doesn't look good. So I'm glad she was able to recognize where she went wrong and apologize, because we did have a conversation, about that comment, and I pretty much said what I'm telling you guys now. I don't like that comment. I don't agree with it at all, at all, at all, at all. And I wish I would have caught it on the day of the live. I wish I would have caught it. What up, Miss C? Ayana Brown was popping. I wish I would have caught it the day of the live, because I would have most definitely addressed it and nipped it in the butt. Ivy Girl was popping. Definitely. I won't ever, ever sit here and let nobody feel like that's okay to make these type of comments on my platform. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Mystical, I am gonna run it back. I repeat, and I want to make this clear, because I'm not going to repeat this over and over again when people start creating their little narratives or their little stories, little false allegations and stuff like that. The comment that Auntie made was not is in my attention. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't notice this comment being made at the time of the live, which is what they're saying. I noticed it after they pointed it out on the very next day, and that's when I addressed it to Auntie. Like, yo, did you really make? When was this? When? Like, I was distraught and shocked. You know what I'm saying? So I repeat, I will never support that type of behavior, that type of comment. I will never support doxing. I will never dox anybody. I wouldn't ever want to be doxed. So why would I dox people? Why would I sit here and be like, I don't play those games. I don't even have time to sit here and look up your public information and try to. No, I don't have time for that. I barely have time to come on YouTube and do my shows. I barely have time for that. That's not me. So for you to try to spew that into the world and create this narrative about me shows how bad you're trying to take my channel down, how bad you're trying to tarnish my image, and how much harm you're trying to do to me. Like, these people really want me dead. They laughed about me having COVID, something that almost took my life, something that took my auntie life, something that has taken so many people's family members and friends' lives. They laughed at that. They made fun of it, mocked it. And this just shows me how evil and how bad these people want me dead and gone. How much of a threat I am to these people. How much truth I've been speaking on Jennifer's story this whole time. And how much they're bothered by it. That's what it shows me. That's what it shows me. You know what I'm saying? But I apologize to all of you guys for the behavior on my last live, for the negative comments that were being made, whether they were righteously made or not. Whether it was righteously made or not. Sparkle, absolutely right. I agree. I agree. Liquor is a gateway to the spirits, and a lot of demons take advantage when you're under the influence, and they can easily creep into your life and your inner circle, and start doing a lot of really bad, evil things or dangerous things and stuff like that. So I believe you're right. I believe, the drinking and just all the mixed energies of all the past events that have, created so many emotions in these people that was in the live or on the panel. All of that was like a big cocktail for disaster. It was a cocktail for disaster. And I believe that wholeheartedly to be the case. Which is why I feel even more disgusted. Like, I feel like, damn, I partook in that. I partook in that energy and that vibe and that behavior and that feeling. Um, and that's not what I wanted to really do. That's something I felt like I did out of anger, out of emotion, out of retaliation. And then I did have those fans or supporters that were telling me you need to retaliate, you need to fight back, you need to defend yourself, you need to clear your name, you need to tell these people the truth. They lying on you. They lying on you. You know, as I should have, but I feel like it just went too far. I was supposed to show you guys the video that I uploaded for informational purposes regarding the Jennifer case, and that was it. It was supposed to just be that, maybe a little bit of roasting, a little light roasting. That's it. It went too far. It went too far. It went way too far. What up, Miss T Taylor? Um, and that's what I wanted to apologize for. It went too far. I wanted to apologize on behalf of the people that made certain comments. And listen, I never told Goddess to put up the pictures she was putting up. Like I said, and like I said before, those pictures were already uploaded by the person that is the person in the picture. The T lady, she had already uploaded her own pictures to her social media platform. So when Goddess did post like the first one or two, I was like, oh, those are the same pictures that she was already posting up. The T lady. So I didn't see that as a dox. I still don't see it as a dox. Although I would prefer for her not to put any pictures up of that lady. We could have done a roast without pictures. Like pictures are not necessary in a roast, and I don't care for them. You know what I'm saying? Like people, I don't need people looking at mine. So I don't care to look at people's pictures. She put them up. You know, I can't control everything everybody do, but I could have said at the moment, which I did. Yeah, whoever was there knows I said, "You're hurting my membrane. Please take those pictures down." So I did say it. I didn't, and maybe I didn't enforce it as much as some people would have wanted me to. But like I said, we're human, and you know, I was under the influence. I was angered. I had so many emotions. I just couldn't believe how these people. It's one thing to have a regular YouTube beef with somebody and just be like, "Yo, this person's whack, this person's trash, this person this that." But it's another thing to like really do a health roast or a health drag and laugh at somebody's health, especially when they could have lost their life. They could have lost their lives, and you laughing at this person being sick with COVID, knowing they could have died. You got your subscribers, your fans, wishing me death in the comments, saying if I ever see you in the street, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna cut your throat, this, that, and the third. Like all that is funny to y'all. Y'all think it's funny for somebody to have to go through that? You know what I'm saying? Like these were bottled up, built up emotions that I had. What up, Tanya? I couldn't believe these people were feeling this way about me. I couldn't believe these people want me gone that bad. I thought it was just regular, you know, roasting. Like, yeah, he's this, he's whack. He got a mask on. I thought it was regular roasting. But when I see you coming at me on some like I'm gonna kill you, I want you dead. Like, damn, is that serious to you? Is that bad? What I've done was given Jennifer a platform to speak on, and you feel that negative and that evil towards me. That's not cool. That's not what I support. That's not what I that's not the energy I'm trying to give off. I'm not even trying to retaliate on these people anymore. I'm not trying to keep going back and forth. We'll let them say whatever they're gonna say about me, make up whatever they're gonna make up. I'm always here to support Jennifer. Um, if Jennifer wants to reach out and she needs our support, we're always gonna be here to support her. I'm gonna let her do whatever she chooses to do with this case. I'm not going to keep pressing the issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to force anybody to do anything. Whatever Jennifer does from this point forward is her decision. We'll be here to, you know, give her a platform to speak on. She wants to update you guys on anything, she'll do so. I'm leaving things as is from this point forward. I'm not going to be there telling you every little bits and pieces. No, listen, if Jennifer wants to update you, like I said, she'll reach out, she'll do that. Whether it's on her platform or our platform, she'll do that. But I'm gonna leave that story as is for right now. Let people are going crazy discrediting her, and they want to keep making story after story on it. Like, what more can they say? Like, you've said everything you had to say. Like, there's really, why are you adding extra stuff to say? But whatever, to each his own. Let them be. Um, what up, Abigail? So we're gonna let them be. We're not gonna indulge in that negativity. You know what I'm saying? These people clearly have the worst feelings for me in the world. They want to sue me. They want to kill me. They want to take me to court, take my channel down. It's a lot. You know, there's a lot of hate, a lot of malice. So I don't like that feeling. I don't like to have to feel like, I got to retaliate or I have to fight back and I got to fight dirtier than what you fighting. Like it's a real dirty game they playing. They playing a really dirty game with me. They're playing a really dirty, malicious game with me, and I just don't feel like I want to entertain that game and keep fighting back. I don't want to have to feel like every time I get on YouTube, I have to get on here to fight and defend myself and cuss these people back and see who cussed each other the best. And that's not what it is for me. If that's what it is for y'all, y'all should have joined the beef sector and go do that. Oh, there's people over there that love doing this kind of stuff. They do it all day, every day. They fight, they dox, they do all that kind of stuff. If that's what you're trying to do, if you're in the business of doing so, please go there. That's not what I'm trying to do. Thank you, sis. And that's what I'm doing. I'm taking my power back and I'm growing and elevating. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to reevaluate ourselves, and the way we're moving and realign ourselves and get back in the right path. Sometimes we got to reevaluate ourselves and our actions. And that's pretty much what I'm doing today. Today's about my own criticism, my own judgment, my own, constructive critique. So you're right. And that's part of taking your power back. That's part of growing. That's part of learning from your mistakes. The people that can't do that, what else, spoiled brat, will never grow, will never change. That'll be them forever. They're just going to be that type of person. Um, what up, brown skin lady? Absolutely. Some people value money over peace of mind. Um, that shit is, where's that comment go? Oh, backwards in training. Absolutely. Like money is the root of all evil. So people really let that money stuff get to their head. They get airheaded and gassed up, and they feel like, oh, I'm making good money off of YouTube. I could do and say whatever you want. Whatever I want. I'm untouchable. You can't touch me. A lot of people get airheaded like that. A lot of people get airheaded like that, which is the case with, I believe, the T lady. I mean, she's showed that behavior time and time again. So I get it. She hype. You know what I'm saying? She excited. She making good money. She got a good following. That's cool. Congratulations. Leave me out of it. Why use your following and your platform to try to tear mine down when you started growing yours on mine? Why? Why do that to me? That's so evil and malicious and so ungrateful. What I've done is given Jennifer a platform and pointed out what you have said about Jennifer. I've done nothing bad to the point where I deserve what I'm doing. You were bullying Jennifer. You were victim shaming. You were body shaming her. Not me. All I did was point it out because you was attacking me. I didn't attack you back the way I could have. I just pointed out where you was going wrong. So what's the hate and the anger and the wishing death and all this, making fun of my health, COVID situation and all that? What is that? What is mind boggling? It destroys the way it just, I can't even put it together, man. Listen, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but it's a nasty feeling. It's evil. And I don't want to be associated with that. I don't want to be a part of that. So if y'all want to be evil and malicious, I'm gonna let y'all do that on your own time. Because obviously now y'all definitely finding any little thing to pin to my name. They finding any little narrative to create and turn around and say, "Oh, look, Hot Shot is this, Hot Shot is that." I've seen it all and I heard it all at this point from all those people that are trying to take me down. And these are all people that are, following the hate train or following the clout, pretty much, trying to be a part of the story, some way, shape, or form, and that they just following the clout and then, trying to grow their little channels by bashing me and targeting me because that's what the leader is doing, the clan leader. Yeah, weirdo, demonic energy is sickening. It is. It is. It's very sickening. It make anybody want to give up. That's why Jen sticks to the facts without any extra tearing people down. I noticed that exactly, Carrier Rose. Thank you. And that's pretty much the basics of it all. Like everybody that really has been following the story can really see how these people have reacted to Jennifer and how Jennifer has reacted to these people is nowhere near the same way. Jennifer has been very respectful. Her thing is not about dragging nobody. Of course, people get irritated and people get fed up. and you are gonna say certain things out of anger and you know out of having to deal with so much abuse. You know what I'm saying? You get to a certain point where you're like, enough is enough. So of course people, but she has not said nothing. Her thing has not been to come here and tear nobody down or bash or drag. Her thing has been to come here and speak the facts and speak the truth about what she's been through. It turned into a whole circus, a whole shit show, a whole chaos, a whole debacle, a whole attack on these people's behalves. I felt the need to retaliate on my behalf and on Jennifer's behalf, and she never even asked me to. She's asked me to ignore these people because she wants the best for me and my channel. She's asked me to ignore them and don't pay them no mind and let them say whatever they want to say about her. I decided to act out. I decided to act out. I take responsibility for that, and I apologize for that as well. Um, so, with that being said, I appreciate all of you guys tuning in and really understanding where I'm coming from and really knowing my spirit and my goodwill, my good intent, my positive vibes, my real intentions, my integrity, where I'm really coming from, what I really stand for. Sip of mocha, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? This is why I love my peoples, and I prefer a crowd this big with people that truly understand me and truly understand my behavior patterns and my persona and my soul, you know, and have trust in my word than a bigger audience that really have no knowledge of what I'm speaking of or who I am, you know, where I'm coming from. So shout out to all of you most valuable players, very important people in the chat, VIP, MVPs. Shout out to my kings and queens. Shout out to my day ones. Shout out to my supporters, my mods. You guys always do a great job. Shout out to the new mods that join the family, all my hotties and shooters. Our family's getting bigger, y'all. I know it comes with certain things that we got to get used to, but we getting bigger and that's just part of the package. So we gonna take it one day at a time and roll with the punches. I got much love for all of you guys, and I wish you guys nothing but the best, peace, love, happiness, blessings, health. You know what I'm saying, and progress, success. I want to go out with a good intro, so I'm gonna let you guys pick the outro. I'm gonna let you guys pick the outro. So pick a song for the outro, and we're gonna go ahead and leave it with that. And I love you too, Tanisha. When we come back on the show, I'm sorry that I didn't post most of the comments on the chat on the screen. Shout out to you too, Press Queen. Thank you, sis. I just wanted to, get what I was gonna say out and read a little bit of the comments as I went and not got too distracted. Jacqueline, all of y'all, Tanisha, Riplo, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all the real fams. Y'all the real fams. And y'all know the real deal. Y'all know the truth. Y'all know all the things these people's trying to make up is not the truth. Y'all been here from day one. Y'all been listening to the story. Y'all been listening to the things I've been saying, the things they've been saying. And I appreciate y'all for keeping it 1,000, keeping it unbiased, keeping it fair, keeping it genuine, and keeping your integrity. And I appreciate the love and support. All right. So with that being said, on the next live, we're gonna come back with some real celebrity news. We're gonna get back to normal programming. You know what I mean? So whatever y'all want to talk about, hit up my DMs on the Instagram, hit up my email. I prefer the DMs. Hotshot_radio on Instagram. Hit me up on the DMs. I know a lot of y'all been sending me stuff to talk about. That stuff is pretty much outdated by now, so I'm not going to talk on none of those past things because I've been dealing with the whole Jen situation, and it's been enough for me to deal with anything else. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you too, love, much respect, much peace and happiness to you too, Queen. Um, and I want to get back to normal programming. So whatever y'all want to talk about next, we could definitely do that on the next show. We're gonna give this a rest until Jen wants to update us on whatever it is that she decides she wants to do moving forward. That's completely up to her. So yeah, so that's what it is. So anything y'all want to talk about next, let me know in the DMs, and whatever y'all want to hear on the outro, please speak now or forever hold your peace. What do y'all want to hear on the outro? What do y'all want to hear? What do y'all want to hear? Let me see. What do y'all want to hear? What do y'all want to hear? Something cool, something mellow. I don't want to play nothing crazy and rowdy and evil. Let's play something cool and mellow. I mean, what y'all want to hear in the outro? Old school, new school, middle school, don't matter. Let me know. We about to go out with a good little vibe and stuff. Stay blessed, protect everyone. God bless. Thank you so much, Lauren Hill on the outdoor, please. Oh, hmm. That sounds interesting. Hold on. I think I know what song you talking about. I think. See, Lauren. I know Lauren. I don't know if I know on the outdoor, but it sounds familiar. Let me see. I mean, Lauren. On the outdoor. Alright, we're gonna do Lauren. I love you guys, man. You guys make my day every time. Like that ass before I came here, I was feeling like pure shit. I came here and I'm like, man, my peoples always make me feel good, man. Nice positive vibes. Tonight I enjoyed the growth with the live today. I needed that. Hell, I'm going through some bull myself. Be back in the day. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. See, and this is what it's about. It's about uplifting each other and people that's going through worse things out there. There's people listening right now that's hurting. You know what I'm saying? There's people that's hurting and need the positive energy, need the positive influence, the positive uplifting. And those are the people I want to get back to and give back to. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that I do this for pretty much. You know what I mean? Like I want to uplift those people that need it the most. The ones in the hospital beds. There's people that has hit me up like, yo, you helped me through my recovery process watching your shows. Like these are the people I want to go back to. I don't want to give this energy off. It's nasty, it's evil, and we can all do better. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that thing from Lauren Hill. Oh, that thing is good too. TLC. Hold on. We got some good ones. TLC, what about your friends? Oh shit. All right. So it's either TLC, what about your friends? Lauren Hill, that thing, or Lauren Hill on the outdoor. So one for TLC, one for TLC, that thing, and one and one two for Lauren Hill. Um One for TLC, two for Lauren Hill. Let's vote. Quick. Let's do a quick vote, y'all. Let's do a quick vote, yeah. You eat? I ain't say you did. You eat? I told you I was going through. Yeah, Miss Lackey, man. Shout out to Miss Lackey. Y'all go ahead and tune in to Miss Lackey, Miss Juicy Reviews, all other content creators that be here. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else is a content creator? If you're a content creator, put it in the chat. And if I mess with you, you sure I mess with you? You go ahead and promote yourself right now. So two for Lauren. Two for Lauren. I'm seeing TLC, 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 Lauren. Love you too, Miss T. Lauren, Lauren, Lauren. Thank you, Tangi. I know. Y'all always do. Lauren. Lauren's winning so far. All right, so which one of Lauren? Which one of Lauren? Mm, 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 mm. Is that the one y'all want me to play? All right. All right. Nothing ever even matters.
Scientists discover some
Oh
people have a secret
shit!
pooping habit that keeps them.
All right, nothing ever matters. Is that it? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just play something.